Welcome back. Today is Wednesday, May 7th. I have your 4 best bets for you in the NBA today. As always, if you're new to the channel, welcome to the page. 2-game NBA slate here. Game 2's here tonight, coming off amazing NBA action. That Cavs-Pacers game was incredible. What an ending. I hope Steve Kerr took what Rick Carlisle did and make note about it, being like, hey, maybe I shouldn't bench my starters late in the game and we can make a late comeback. What a night of NBA action. Late game was pretty horrible, but today, brand new day of NBA action. Today at TNT, 6 o'clock, we have Knicks versus Celtics. 211 over under. Boston 10-point favorite here at home. The Knicks lead this series. Who would have thought after game 1? I bet Boston is not going to shoot that poorly again. I think I saw that they shot the most threes in an NBA, or the most misses in an NBA playoff game with like the most attempts. So bad game. They're making it up for that Rockets team from quite a few years ago. I think it was like 2018 for James Harden when they missed everything in game 7. Then the late game, Denver OKC, same thing. Can't believe Denver is leading the series 1-0, but they are a veteran team. They're that playoff savvy team, and I'm excited for these two matchups here today. How will these two top seed teams with championship aspirations bounce back? Knicks, Denver, hey, the underdogs have proven they're not afraid of the number 1 seeds in the playoffs. It's been exciting so far. I got 4 brand new plays for here. That was weird. 4 brand new plays for us here today. And let's I can't just jump into it. Before we recap yesterday's plays, we gotta. What the fuck was that? That was like a glitch in the Matrix right there. Before we jump into today's 4 new plays, we gotta recap yesterday's action. And yesterday in the NBA, man, ended up going 1-3 in best bets. That late game was brutal. Steph Curry, it was there. And then that hamstring, I was so upset. I turned the game off pretty much like that moment after. I was furious over that. I couldn't believe it. He was having an incredible game. Hamstring, shocked they still won the game. It just shows how great Jimmy Butler and Buddy Hield were in that game. That chemistry those two players have right now is top tier. Anthony Edwards, man, you are missing every single shot you're putting up. Hopefully, watch him next game bounce back in a massive way. But, man, he's had a bad shooting games 2 games in a row. Halliburton, kind of shocked. He almost got a double-double with rebounds. And I would have thought it was assists. 1 rebound shy for a double-double. But, hey, I thought it was more going to be on the assist side. That's where I was banking on it. But, hey, that one just came up shy. He had an incredible game. What a shot. What a last few minutes. The Naismith putback dunk was incredible. Donovan Mitchell had an incredible game. We had over 27.5, but he looked gassed late in that game. They really need Garland, Hunter, and Mobley back for game 3 because Donovan Mitchell, he's putting up Michael Jordan numbers, and they're still falling flat. But that was yesterday. 1-3 day. Bad start to the week, but yesterday's late game was brutal and just shy of a hook yesterday. So I'm feeling pretty great about today's 4 plays. And let's just jump into it. For my first play of the day, I have 2 plays, 2 Celtics players plays. And then I have 2 plays in the late game for the OKC Denver. But sticking to the first game here, Boston, 10-point favorite here at home. I don't think they're going to shoot that poorly in back-to-back games here. And I think Jayson Tatum is going to have a monster game here. He got this over last time, and he had a poor shooting game. I think today he's going to have a great shooting game overall. So give me Jayson Tatum to go over 36.5 points, rebounds. I lost the number as I was saying over 36.5 points, rebounds coming in. I just went 18 on FanDuel. He's got this over 4 for his last 5, averaging 41.8 points, rebounds. Over 4 for his last 5 against the Knicks as well, averaging 40 points, rebounds. Last 5 games against the Knicks, he had 41, 46, 35, 39, and then 39 in game 1 here today. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5 home playoff games, averaging 35.8 points, rebounds. Game 1, he shot poorly, 7 for 23 from the field, and he still cashed the over. He had 16 rebounds in that game, so it really helped it out overall. But today, I think the rebounds might come down a little bit. I still have him projected at 10-plus rebounds here, 11 overall in this game. So I think Jayson Tatum will have a good rebounding game. But I think the shooting is going to bounce back. I have him projected at 27 points in this game overall, so that will clearly pass. I have him projected overall at 38 points, rebounds, so easily clearing this number overall. I expect him to bounce back in a big way. Last 5 games, he's averaging 40 minutes played per game, so he's on the court a lot. Plenty of rebound opportunities, especially with Cat extending the floor and Jayson Tatum just running down and grabbing the rebound tonight. Like I said, I expect him to score a lot of points here, averaging 21.6 field goal attempts his last 5 games. Love the volume, and when Jayson Tatum takes 20 plus shots in a game. Yeah. Am I doing that right? Yeah. Over when Jayson Tatum takes 20 plus shots in a game, he gets the over 61% of the time, averaging 39.6 points, rebounds. I think he had a great game overall. The rebounds might come down, but I think today the scoring will make up for the rebounds. He had a great game 1, massive game 2 here at home. I think Jayson Tatum steps up in a big way. So give me JT to go over 36.5 points, coming in -118 on FanDuel. Sticking to the same game for my play number 2. This man returned from injury after a hamstring injury and looked incredible in game 1, and that's Jrue Holiday. I think Jrue Holiday is going to have a massive game here as well. I think Jrue Holiday looked great, played a ton of minutes returning from injury, so give me Jrue Holiday to go over 17.5 points, rebounds, assists, coming in -125 on DraftKings. He's gotten this over 3 for his last 5, averaging 18.8 PRAs. 4 for his last 5 against the Knicks, with the last 5 games him getting 13, 26, 20, 23, and 25. So 4 straight overs for him against the Knicks. 8 for his last 10 playoff games, averaging 24.5 PRAs. He's been a monster for this Celtics team in the playoff. Returning from injury, looked great. 39 minutes, he had a massive board late. Missed a few shots in that game, but overall, I love that he was aggressive with grabbing the rebounds. He was making plays for them on offense. Love that. 81% hit rate versus the Knicks going back to 2021, averaging 24 PRAs. 60% hit rate this season at home, averaging 19.4 PRAs. And versus the Knicks, he's gotten this over. Versus the Knicks at home, 3 straight overs, averaging 24.1 PRAs. 80% hit rate in his last 20 playoff games, so super consistent for Jrue Holiday in the playoffs, averaging 24.1 PRAs. Last 3 playoff games, he played 33, 36, and 39 minutes. And when Jrue Holiday plays 35 plus minutes in a game, he gets the over 71% of the time, averaging 21.6 PRAs. So if he's out there, injury bearing, because the hamstring can always get re-aggravated, but I don't see that here. Jrue Holiday looked great in game 1 here tonight. I have him projected at 20 PRAs in this game. I think 17.5 is just a little too low on the points, rebounds, assists wise. So give me Jrue Holiday to go over. It's our Holiday over 17.5 points, rebounds, assists. Jumping into that late game, OKC Denver. Denver 1 point, leading the series here. OKC 11-point favorite here at home. And I'm sticking with the guy who's been balling out the last 4 games here. He had a massive shot for Denver in last game, but today I think he's going to still have a great game, continuing his moment. He's on fire. If you're on fire in the playoffs, you're going to ride the hot hand like Dante DiVincenzo last year. He was incredible, and Aaron Gordon has been incredible for this Nuggets team. So give me Aaron Gordon to go over 22.5 points, rebounds, coming in -135 on FanDuel. This is like under the alt line, so you got to go like scroll and hit alt line, but over 22.5 points, rebounds. I do like him over 23.5 points, rebounds, if that's a better number for you if you want -110. But I like him 22.5 the most. I have him projected at 25 points, rebounds in this game. He's gotten this over 4 of his last 5 playoff games, averaging 26.6 points, rebounds. 4 straight overs. He's been a monster. 3 for his last 5 versus OKC, averaging 23.6 points, rebounds in those last 5 games. He had 25, 29, 21, 7, and 36. That one game where he had 7, which really drags down his overall total, he only played 7 minutes, and he had 7 points, rebounds. I think when he plays consistent minutes, when averaging 39 minutes these last 5 games, 79% hit rate when he plays 39 plus minutes in a game. My bad. Said that poorly. Averages 39 minutes these last 5 games. And when Aaron Gordon plays 34 minutes in a game, he gets the over 79% of the time. So 34 minutes, 5 less minutes. If he plays a little less in this game, he still is very consistent in getting the over. Overall, been hot these last 5 games, averaging 20 points per game, getting 20 plus points, 3 for his last 4 games overall. Versus OKC, since 2021, averaging 7.5 rebounds. They have that double big man lineup, so it brings Aaron Gordon down there to grab the rebounds for him. Last 5 games versus OKC, rebounding wise, 9, 13, 9. The game with 2, he only played 7 minutes with 2, and then 14 in game 1. Like I said, projected at 25 points, rebounds. I think Aaron Gordon's going to continue to be hot for this team. So give me Aaron Gordon to go over 22.5 points, rebounds, coming in -135 on FanDuel. I'll jump into my 4th and final play of the day. In the same game here, Going with the other big man on OKC side. I would love to go back to Chet, but I'm a little upset with him after game one, I'm not going to lie. And Isaiah Hartenstein looked great. And centers have had great success against Denver, so give me Isaiah Hartenstein to go over 19.5 points, rebounds, coming in -114 on FanDuel. The Prince, that was promise here. We took him all season, and now we're back at it like a bad habit. 4 for his last 5, averaging 26.6 points, rebounds. 3 for his last 3 against Denver, averaging 23 points, rebounds overall. Denver has struggled with centers in the playoffs this season. 8 for their last 8 games, they've scored 10-plus points, so a solid baseline for Isaiah Hartenstein. Just get to 10. I think the rebounding is going to come up in this game. 60% hit rate. The playoffs this season, averaging 18.4 points, rebounds. 68% hit rate on the season, averaging 21.7 points, rebounds. Game 1, took 12 shots, played 29 plus minutes, and had 21 PRAs. Love that overall. 72% hit rate when he plays 20 plus minutes in a game. So barring foul trouble here, and Isaiah Hartenstein does a pretty good job on not getting into foul trouble, but when he plays 20 plus minutes in a game, 72% hit rate on the season, averaging 22.2 points, rebounds. And when he plays 25 minutes in a game, he's at 80% hit rate. So just love that. Played 29 minutes in game 1. Last 5 games, averaging 27 minutes played per game. I've been projected at 21 points, rebounds in this matchup. I think he's going to score like 11 or 12 plus points in this game and cash us like 9 plus rebounds in this game. So those are my 4 best bets for you guys in the NBA. So Isaiah Hartenstein over 19.5, Aaron Gordon over 22.5, Jrue Holiday over 17.5 PRAs, and then Jayson Tatum, the only superstar we're taking here today, over 36.5 points, rebounds. And let me know down below what's your favorite play in the NBA playoffs. Would love to tell you guys in the comments section. But hey, I just truly appreciate the support this page of beginning. Hopefully we bounce back in a big way here today. I'm feeling great on these 4+ spots here. These games are going to be fun here tonight. Hopefully having a wonderful day. Keep on smiling, and I will see you in the next one.